New and exclusive D apps that will come to the scene.
Hmm.
That's going to be big, I think.
Yeah.
Especially soon to see yours. You are the co-founder of Twigital. I'd love to hear a little more about that.
Sure. Yeah. So, like I kind of said in the beginning, that it's hard to work in the Hedera space and not want to build.
Yeah.
And my partner, the guy that I used to host the Hedera forum with, had this fantastic idea, and he started playing with this idea a couple years ago, and it was, how do we bridge the physical world to the digital world? He was talking about it before we even talked about the metaverse. And there's a few technologies you need to do that. And we were looking at photogrammetry. And photogrammetry is taking hundreds of pictures of an object and then having software stitch that into a digital object that could be used in the metaverse. And I sent you guys a couple of the files where you can take those and you can just put the object on your desk. It used to take a lot of heavy duty hardware and software. In hardware, I mean the cameras, to get the resolution on the pictures that you need to make good objects. You needed some pretty impressive cameras. Well, now we have these, right? These cameras are amazing at this point.
Yeah.
So that's one part of the puzzle. The second part of the puzzle was the software. You can imagine stitching all of that together takes some pretty heavy duty equipment when it comes to the computing power. Well, Apple came out with something at the end of last year, and that's part of our secret sauce. I'm not going to go completely into it, but it allows you to do this in a fairly easy, seamless way. And then the last piece of the puzzle that we needed was cheap NFTs, being able to tokenize these so we can track and trace these objects. So we put all three of those things together. We're going to have a DApp that's going to be coming out probably in the next few months, where you can get take a 3D rendering on your phone, and you're going to be able to tokenize it all within the app. And then it's going to be able to be used for appraisal and authentication and insurance as digital receipts. You can display it, of course, in the metaverse. So your display shelf at your home is going to be a lot bigger because, you have people, you go over to their house and they have a collection of some sort and they always want to show it off, right?
Sure.
This is going to be the best way to show it off. So it's going to be exciting to see what happens. And we just want to be a base layer utility that anybody can use. So just like Hedera, we're not sure what these are going to be used for. We have some ideas of how they can be used, but we're not exactly positive yet. So, there's only going to be one metaverse out there. There is only one physical world. We just want to bridge the two. It's kind of like, we have wrapped ETH and we have wrapped Bitcoin where you can take it from one ecosystem to another. That's the same thing. We think that this photogrammetry is the best way to wrap physical objects to then use them in the metaverse, in that other ecosystem.